When people are overwhelmed, their performance deteriorates. It deteriorates because the overwhelm allows you a reason to procrastinate, to stop, to overthink, to make list after list, but never actually get anything checked off the list and to get done. In short, overwhelm leads to procrastination. Do you find at the end of the day, you've been busy, 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 and haven't even had a moment to stop and maybe even eat lunch? Yet you also feel like you never got anything done. Like you've been just running in circles, like like one shoe is nailed to the floor. Um, and that's very normal. And so overwhelm is the background reason that that's happening to you. So on this video right here, right now, today, please stay to the end. I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to give you exercises to do to overcome it. If you do them as I explain them to you to do in this very video, by the end, you're going to have a lot more clarity and you're going to be well on your way to getting things done, feeling productive, and really knowing that you're moving the needle on your business and just getting stuff done. And that feels really good at the end of the day when we look back and we reflect on the day and we just know we've moved the needle, we've done some good. So if you're ready, I am ready. Grab a pen and paper and let's dig in. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is your goal. We'll call it your North Star, the place that's going to guide you home to the life that you are building towards. And maybe it's the one that's eluding you right now through all of the things I mentioned before. So I want to help you through that today. No strings attached, just you and me having a conversation and me helping you get through your overwhelm. So, the first thing I want you to do with your pen and paper is to write down your goal, that big, beautiful goal that you are going after, the one that when you accomplish it, all your friends, all of your family are going to be wowed, and you might be even shocked a little bit too. Okay, so if you haven't written that down, please pause the video right now, take a moment, really think about what you want more than anything in the world, the lifestyle, the things you want to do, that maybe the house you want to buy. Make it big, make it beautiful. So go ahead, pause right now and write that down. I'll be right here waiting for you when you're done. Okay, welcome back. Are you done? Do you have that goal written down? I want you to have a look at it. And I'm going to ask you an important question. Read that goal back to yourself and ask yourself, does this goal excite you? Will you be excited about achieving this goal? Yes or no? Are you proud of it? Is it something that when you accomplish it, you're going to go, yeah, I did that. Not in a boastful, egotistical way, but in a way that you just know you've accomplished something amazing, and you're just happy for yourself because this is something that you've always wanted, and now you've accomplished it. And the last one is, will people be wowed by it once you've achieved it? If you can answer yes to all of those, then absolutely, let's go on to the next exercise. If it's not quite there yet, then pause this video again, go back into yourself. Ask yourself, connect with yourself, what would I want? And please do remember when you're doing this exercise, if you do have to go back, this is your list of hopes and dreams. Please do not give any thought at all to, oh my gosh, if I told my mom about this, she'd think I was nuts. Or if I told my brother about this, he would laugh at me. Whatever that is, put that outside of your mind. You do not have to tell anybody about this. And by not telling anybody about it, it removes what What my friend Brett McFall says is FOPO, the fear of other people's opinions. Don't let that stop you from living your best life. So, all right, let's go on to the next exercise, or pause this video, revisit your goal until it's something that excites you, and then we'll move on to the next. So the next exercise I want to talk to you about is anchoring your goal. Let's anchor it. Now you have something worth organizing your life around. When you know what you want, now you know what you can build around something. Now you have that nucleus of that beautiful thing. Now we can start building out the ways you're going to get there. One of the reasons why people procrastinate, why they have overwhelm, is because they don't have a strong goal. And if you don't know where you're going, you can't measure how you're going to get there. You can't reverse engineer how you will make it happen. Because Bob Proctor always said, pray and move your feet. You need the goal. You need the confidence and the belief and the desire to achieve it, but also we have to do the work. So now we're going to get into doing the work, which is that list that's overwhelming you, all of the ideas that are coming to you and flooding you and getting you into a place of analysis paralysis. There's just so much to decide what to do. Do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do that? And then you start doing that, and then something else comes up. Sound familiar? I have been there. I have the lists of lists. Trust me, I get it completely. So we now have something to organize that around. So let's move forward from there. Let's do an overwhelm dump. What do I mean by that? We are going to list every single thing that's on your list, that's on your plate, that's in your life to do. Small things, big things, personal things, business things, all of it. Everything that you know you have to do that you haven't got around to. Maybe some of the things that you think you need to do that you haven't got around to. Some things that have been on your list for a long time. Some things that just occurred to you this morning. List them all down. Again, we're going to pause here. Go write your list. Please do that. And then we'll move on to the next step. All right, once again, welcome back. So your list, if you are truly in overwhelm, that list should be really quite big. It could be two things, and if it is, then you need to dig, because if you're in overwhelm and your list is short that you just wrote down, you need to revisit that. Sit quietly, take a deep breath, and do you need to build a funnel? Is there a video you need to watch? Are there emails you need to return? Do you have so many DMs in your Facebook DM list that you don't even know how to even begin responding to all of them? Do you have laundry piling up on the floor? Do you have dishes piling up on this kitchen counter? What are all of the things that are consuming your mind that you've got to do, or that you at least perceive that you got to do? Because we're gonna take care of that problem too in a few moments. So list it all out. All right, list it all out. This list should look like it should have its own zip code or area code depending on where you live. So so please go back and please redo that. All righty. I'm so proud of you for digging into this. This is the work that's going to transform you. It seems simple, but it is so amazing. All right. And please don't take any of this personally. Overwhelm is just, it's mechanics. It's not personal. It's not you. Probably more people are in overwhelm right now than are not. So you're definitely not alone. So give yourself some grace, give yourself some love. And if you're still here watching this video, I want to tell you I'm proud of you too for coming this far. So please keep going and digging in. So now, just to recap, you should have a goal that you're proud of, a goal that excites you, that's written down. Now, with that goal, we've written down the list of all of the things that you need to do. And it might not be pertaining to that goal, but we're going to get to that place. Now, the third exercise, the third step in this process is we're going to eliminate and we're going to time assign the things on your list. So, the first thing I want you to do, if you have children, if you have an assistant, if you have a partner, I want you to go through that list and honestly and truly cross out everything that you personally do not have to do. It's something you can get somebody else to do. If you have an extra $20, hire somebody for an hour to clean your house. If you have a spare $20, take your laundry to a laundromat and get somebody else to wash it, dry it, and fold it for you. There are things we think we have to do ourselves, but we don't. All right, so pause right here, cross out anything on your list that you do not have to do yourself. Step 2. What now really remains on your list are the things that I'm going to assume that you are the only person that can make these happen. So take a good look at them, each item, and I want you to assign a time to each task. For example, replying to 10 emails, 25 minutes. Returning the phone call to my accountant, 5 minutes. All right, you got me? Okay, again, pause, go do it. This is an exercise. This isn't for watching, this is for doing. So pause, assign a time to everything else on the list that you feel like it's going to take you to get that thing done. Wonderful. Now we're going to go from a time estimate to a priority alignment. A priority alignment is your fourth exercise on here. What do I mean by that? In what order do they need to be done? What is the thing that you have to do right now? The very next thing. And when you are thinking about the very next thing, because sometimes people don't know, what do you mean by the very next thing? Let me help you. That goal, that nucleus, that North Star that we are using to guide ourselves home to that beautiful life. Look at all of the things that you have assigned yourself to do on your to-do list and prioritize which things on that list will move the needle, move you closer to your goal. So if one of them is to send out an email blast, that's a pretty big priority. But if you have to write the email first, then that will override the need to send the email because you have to make the email first. Now, I'm going to let you know that there's fast ways and slow ways to write that email. So, however you can get it done as efficiently and as properly as possible, get it done. If you don't know how to do an email list or an email blast, there's tons of different YouTube videos on doing that, all the way down to if you have a Gmail account, you can do to do Gmail emails. It's really simple and easy, and you can do it, or you can hire somebody to do it. But don't let something that simple take all day. Okay? So, those are sometimes things you can hire somebody to do, and it will be cheaper than spending your time doing it. Remember, you're the CEO of a multi-million dollar company. You might not know it yet, and maybe the money's not quite in your bank account, but you need to be the general of your army. You do not need to be a soldier in the trenches. So go ahead and prioritize all of the things on your list according to how fast they will get you to that beautiful goal that you wrote out in exercise 1. Okay, so do that, and we'll see you right back here in a few moments. All right, I am assuming now that you have a beautiful goal, that you've written down everything on your overwhelm list, that you've crossed out everything that you don't need to do personally, that you can give to somebody else to do. And now you have assigned a time to each of the tasks and prioritize them in terms of which one gets you closer to your goal. Now, remember, the ones that get you closer to your goal, you're going to do them during work time. If you choose to do laundry yourself, that does not happen during work hours. Okay, so please don't spend Wednesday afternoon cleaning out the closet under your stairs. I assure you, there are no clients under there for you. So during the day, please do the day stuff. And if you have to break this list into business stuff and personal stuff, do that too. But now we're getting lists of lists, and I really don't want you to do that. All right, so now as you go through your days, new stuff is going to show up. So to stop yourself from getting back into overwhelm, when something comes up that you need to do, it's like, oh, I need a new Facebook banner. A, can you give it to somebody else? B, how much time will it take for you to do it? And C, how high of a priority is that? Do you really need a new Facebook banner right now, or did you just think that that was a good idea in the moment? So really be emotionless about the things on your list. Attack them like the boss you are. Emotionless, it's just a task, it's just a thing to do. Where am I going to put it, and where am I going to um, make that happen? All right. So if something moves closer to your goal, you make it a priority. That's the bottom line. All right. If it doesn't, it just waits. It'll wait patiently forever until you get around to it. And maybe in a couple of days, you look at it and you cross it off because you're like, you know what? This doesn't really matter. But it's up to you how you want to attack that. All right. Okay. So let's anchor that in. Let's look at that list. Do you feel like it's manageable now? Now, do you think if you have a spare 10 minutes before your next Zoom meeting, or before you have to get in your car and zip off to pick up the kids, do you feel like you could look at that list and see there's a 5-minute task, and you could do that 5-minute task? Now it's doable. Now it's manageable. If you are still in overwhelm, then I want to strongly encourage you, go back to the beginning of this video, watch it again, and do the work again, because now you know what's coming up, and now you know you need to get honest with yourself. This is your list for you, about you and your future. Nobody else has anything to do with this list. Okay? It's your choice, it's your life, it's your decisions, it's your journey. Nobody else's. All right? I want you to get that clearly. All right. I know you got this. I know you do. If you're here now to the end of this video, then I know you want this. I know you know that you are meant for way more than what you're achieving right now. And that overwhelm, it is overwhelming. And by doing the steps I tell you and encourage you to do in this video, then you're going to get there. Okay? I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to move forward every day, being the boss of the business that you are. Take care.